Not what I wanted to do. Had to do it. It is what it is. I've heard that before. It was said to me a long time ago, about 10 years ago. Took the damn grill out and had to undo all the front end of this truck, which is not what I want to do. And of course, when I built it and put it together, it's modular, so it just comes apart. It's just taking something apart that you painstakingly put together really nice. And well, anyway, it's not a big deal, but I have to get through getting this hood to line up. This hood has really never lined up really good on this truck. Now, they had fiberglass fenders on this truck when it came in. We got rid of them. We didn't want fiberglass. We want nice metal fenders to match the back and everything being metal on the truck, especially the running boards. I couldn't believe they actually made fiberglass running boards, but they did. So the long run of this is the wheel center's up. We had to move all that. That's called my scooch. We scooched it this way. So that all looks good. That lines up. This here would not line up. So the hood is a tilt forward kit. It's really nice. But I fit it last year with it, and I thought nothing of it because it was lining up and doing everything right and no issues. Well, coming to put all this together to make this all work again, well, it didn't want to line up. It just said, no, Earl, we're not going to have it. And then the hood kept riding high, but we always had a high riding hood right here to the body line from the cowl. And in the pictures, because I have reference pictures of the truck when it comes in, because we map every vehicle with the way the body panels align before we dare taking them apart, because we want to know where we've been to know where we're going. So what I had to do all day yesterday is be kind of rough with the hood, but I had to get this hood to come back down and settle back down. So it's doing that really nice. This alignment over here with this is fine. The fenders want a gap wide because the fenders are aftermarket. They don't fit very nice. And this side here, you could stick your whole hand in. What I eventually had to do was just spend time with her and just rack it back. It just wasn't fun. It was making me a little nervous considering I had everything alignment. And I checked the cab alignment with the floor. There's a mount here and a mount over there on the floor pan. See, there's a mount bolt right here. Well, the TCI chassis sit these cabs so square on the chassis, so this is not moving. It's not happening anymore. It's done, and you hit it where it lies. But what you do is you center the cab and then you work forward. So now that I got this all aligned and she's looking really good now it's time to get this lined up. Now, we have another problem that shows up. When we did the hood, somebody originally cut this hood and replace the beak because it was damaged at one point. This is kind of why we're having a fitment issue, because everything gets exaggerated when you get ready to final the vehicle out. You get to see everything. One thing about restoration, when you do restoration, you'll find everything that was done to the vehicle over the years. You'll just find it. It's like you're a detective and you're like, why didn't this work this way and that way? And then you realize, well, it's because of what happened to it previous. So we're going to break the work that we did here, and we're going to move this forward and correct this. Where they welded this in is actually too far back. It fit the fiberglass fender, but the fiberglass fenders are not as correct as even these. So either way you choose, you lose. But you have to have the alignment there and there before you can do here. So we're good down the gap, and we lose it goes wide here, but this is not acceptable. So we're going to fix this. This side here is good because the hit of the hood was actually more over here, even though they cut the whole piece out. So that's where we're at with this girl right now. I want to do final panel fitment, and then we can get this apart, get this hood body worked, start taping the cab to the ground, and body working the rest of it and verifying all of it so we can get this truck to paint ASAP. Okay, pardon our dust while we continue working on Doyce's truck. You can see our wiring harnesses all laid in and everything. We have our tailpipes in. Our gas tank is real nice, Holley FI setup. We are all set here to get this wrapped up and ready to block the back of the cab. All right, Kevin, what the heck do we got?
We have a workstation is what we have. we're going to put our shear and everything on there.
Is it from Mr. Wong?
Yeah. From Wong's Chinese Porn and Donut. We'll just set this behind Max and we'll...
Okay.
This thing is heavy as heck, so it's going to take two of us.
Okay, hang on here. Let me get... All right, I don't feel like dropping a nut today. So what do we do?
Ready? Just pull it and just set it right on the floor. Because it's going to have to be...
Dude, that is freaking heavy. That's heavier than the VW I just pushed.
Yeah, let me get a knife and open her up.
What's up with the damn fan? It's coming in for a landing.
There we go, we changed gears.
Right?
There you go. Alright, there you go. There's your, really need to just nibble them out a little bit on the corner. Nibble? Yeah, nibble. But it looks good. So we'll, alright. Let's get into the blocking side of this. Where's my 320? Tony, where's my 320? There it is. There it is.
You know, this is like old days. This is it. You know, you just sit here and, in our case, we're standing with the block. Okay, Mike and Susan's Roadrunner is here. This 73 Challenger, Joe's car. That's all wrapped up for right now, but we have some real nice goodies here up on the bench here. The sway bar is all done. These are all modified really nice, and now they'll accept the bushing because the factory ones were not serviceable. We made them serviceable by drilling and putting two nice studs in there, welding them up, and all good. So now we can put the rear sway bar in on this Challenger. The calipers were all rebuilt by myself here. Got all new seals in them. They all check out really nice. We got all nice new hardware, hoses, everything. So that'll all go together on this car. Kevin, what are you up to today?
Well, I'm drinking coffee and just making holes and reduce the size of holes.
Okay.
Now we're going. Make this to where this fits together, nut and bolt in it. See if I can trying to fix the holes that they got to where I don't have to completely destroy the whole thing to make it work. But you just got to go a little out, and I think we're going to be there. One of these projects The second hole's a lot easier than the first.
Yeah.
Especially when half of your hole is the other hole.
Crazy.
So you kind of try to close up the old hole
Yeah.
and work out the hole to where it's not messing up the whole gig.
Yeah, the holes down here on this angle piece here, he had to re-drill and relocate those, and then
Well, I still got part of the other hole, which is making bigger than what it needs to be, but I'm gonna go back in and weld it.
yeah.
And close it up to where it's the right size. And then we'll be back in business.
You know it's raining out again, right? Just can't stop raining, yeah.
Huh, well, rain's good. They keep telling us it's good. So, when all is said and done, those will be my holes.
Very good, Kevin. I'll let you be. I'm gonna get over in the other building.
Yep, and that's about where they'll be.
All right.
When all is said and done, I gotta fix that hole too, because that, lucky me, is gonna be right at the edge of my other hole.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
So that hole's got a semi-go too.
This is Doyce's new air cleaner. Got it wrapped in plastic pretty good. It's the base, the air filter element, and it's got a little tiny dinghy there, gonna bodywork out. But it made the trip.
I'm finishing up this tab right here, just kind of whittling down the panel bond on it so it's less to sand off. We're finishing out the back sides of these panels for the sides of the box. Get the rest of the inside of them done, get everything blocked back out. We'll shoot them one more time with primer, and then we'll 320 these sides too. And then if everything looks right to us, we're gonna start painting this baby. So it looks like next weekend, if Earl puts the camera on us, it's going to be nothing but blocking, and we're going to 320 everything. The sides of the box, the fenders, the hood, the cab of the truck, everything. We're going to knock out every single part of this truck, get it 320 down, and then it's ready for them to paint.
Knock it out of the park. There we go.
Well, I was going to show you the Cadillac.
I already saw the Cadillac.
I was going to show you under the hood, though.
What'd you guys do to it?
Well, it's got more carburetors than you got hair on your ass.
It's got more carburetors and you have balls between your legs.
You too there, big fella. When I started,
Oh, no, there never was there, Mr. Remsky.
he tried to, he says, oh, you gotta be careful. Careful of what?
So what we're doing right now is we're trying to put that profile in there so it doesn't look so ugly, because the stamping of the inner wheelhouses on this bedside, yeah, they're, as soon as we start making something nicer, something else shows up, and it just, we keep just chasing our tail here trying to knock all this out. So we got all this leveled, the other side's pretty much leveled, hours and hours in, and we're just trying to get that fold area a little cleaner. It was just atrocious to say the least, yes. But you got to get it right before you start laying paint, and that's just what it's going to be.
Especially in what paint costs today.
Yeah, the prices have doubled on paint, and not too happy about that. We're up to $500 a gallon for 72.2 right now.
And this is a tri-coat.
Yep, and so that's,
So it's gotta be right.
yeah. So that's kind of what we're trying to strive for, trying to make sure everything is as nice as it's going to be. Kevin has the back of the truck already kind of covered up for us. Lee will be back in the fold soon, hopefully. Lee's been gone for a month. And we're going to start blocking the back of the cab, profiling the doors, the final, to the cab, and block that roof out, final. Bottoms of the doors themselves are already profiled, and the fenders fit pretty darn nice across. Okay, everyone, I'm going to wrap this one up. I will see you all in the next video. Hopefully a little bit better than what we just showed you. But now you kind of get to see what is going on here at Classic Car Creations. Until then, everyone, take care, be safe, be good to one another. We'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.